U.S. business owners, entrepreneurs, franchisee owners, and 1099 income earners. I want to tell you about the Business Spendthrift Trust. It's legal, it's in the IRS tax code 643B. If you make at least $100,000 in gross, you could be saving five figures in taxes year after year, generations after generations. Most people have never heard of this because there are over 1 million active attorneys in the United States. Only 4% are trust attorneys. A textbook trust attorneys study in law school is called Scott and Asher on Trust, 5th edition. The law firm I work on behalf of was started 78 years ago by a Harvard law professor. He wrote 5 trusts to save very specific taxes. The business trust is for all business owners. You're going to save 90% on federal income taxes, and in 43 states no longer pay state income taxes, year after year, generation after generation. It's an amazing document. To give you a bit of history, it comes from England way back when King Henry VIII, that famous king who chopped off his wives' heads, said, "Hey, I murdered enough ladies, let me start my own church and divorce them." So he started the Church of England. He went to go tax the lords and ladies of England, and they went back to the 13th century, the Magna Carta, and said, "Oh, no, 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 King Henry VIII, you can't do this. It's contract law that came to the colonies while we were still part of England." The law firm I work on behalf of inherited a trust that is now 353 years old, before we were a country. Our current tax structure that we're under was only supposed to be around for 10 years, and it started in February of 1913. The super rich families of 1913, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Carnegies, and the Kennedys, made sure they could save taxes. Well, unfortunately, the United States got involved in the Great War, or World War I, and it's only grown since then. It's gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. Now, most people are going to say there's a memo that the IRS wrote on August 9th, 2013, when the IRS wrote a memo that said they do not like the tax code 643B. They also said they do not like the irrevocable, complex, discretionary, and also non-grantor spendthrift trusts. People, it's a memo. The IRS cannot change the tax code. Only Congress can. Too many presidents, too many congresspeople, too many senators, and too many of their constituents who are in their super PACs know the secret of the rich. Hi, my name is Sally Gimmon, and in April 4th of 2020, my CPA called to congratulate me that I made so much money in 2019. My tax bracket went from 22% to 24%, and I owed $94,000 in taxes. I only had $50,000 saved. It's COVID, so I spent the time. I was working from home, so I got to save 2 hours traveling, 1 hour one way, 1 hour back, researching the Rockefeller Spendthrift Trust. It's called The Office. It took me 5 months, but in September of 2020, I started both my business and beneficial spendthrift trusts. The business trust is for all U.S. business owners, U.S. entrepreneurs, U.S. franchisee owners, and 1099 income earners. To give you an idea of what I've accomplished, I helped a California Amazon store owner in 2024. She knew she made $264,000. Saving 90% on federal income taxes, she got to save $55,491. On top of that, her California state income taxes were $23,208. She can use this money to put back into her business, pay off her mortgage, buy a new vehicle. She could take her family on a well-deserved vacation. She could give to her favorite charity or save for retirement. Again, with the Spendthrift Trust, you will be saving 90% on federal income taxes and no longer pay state income taxes in 43 states. And then you'll leave a legacy, and future generations can also save 1099 income. You're going to keep your information 100% private. This is on the federal level, so it will not hold any LLCs, S Corps, or C Corps, which are on the state level. 40% of LLCs, S Corps, and C Corps get sued every single year. That's a large number. When I started my beneficial spendthrift trust, I shut down 6 LLCs. Talking about lawsuits, all lawsuits become frivolous. I can't stop you from being sued, but if you do get sued, you just have to give the first page to their attorney, and they know they can't get blood from a stone. If you want to find out more information, I have a free masterclass at www.thetrustisyou.com. Go out there, watch the free video, set up a free 30-minute tax breakthrough session with me, and I will show you the formula for federal taxes and show you how much you'll be saving, and then I'll figure out your state income taxes. Now, another thing that it'll save, if you're over 65 and on Medicare, it will take care of the surcharge of IRMA on your Part B and D of Medicare. One other thing I want to tell you about is if you're going to be selling your business, you'll need the beneficial trust where you can save long-term capital gains. Long-term capital gains are either 15 or 20% on all your profits. To give you an example, I helped Jim and his wife Marianne. They were selling a family restaurant for $3 million as is, 42-year-old family restaurant. At 15%, they got to save $460,000. At 20%, they got to save $600,000. If you want to find out more, again, go out to my free masterclass at www.thetrustisyou.com. When I post this video, I'm going to have a way to set up a free 30-minute tax breakthrough session with me so you can start saving federal and state income taxes ASAP. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care.